Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rants show. This episode is very special, and I know I say that every time, but this is a call to action for you, the viewer. If you are listening to this, this is a call to action. I need your help. I need your help finding the guy who invented gaming chairs. Gaming chairs are the modern day snake oil. Gaming chairs are like the modern day traveling oil salesman, comes into town and then leaves when everyone gets wise to him. Gaming chairs are terrible. There's no such thing as a gaming chair, ladies and gentlemen. There's a desk chair or an office chair, kind of interchangeable. But gaming chair is a completely arbitrary term. Gaming chair just means that they make the chair look dumb. They skimp out on the important parts of the chair. You know, the butt rest, the seat, and the back rest, like the lumbar support. So they cheap out on that stuff. They add like a stupid like racing car headrest to it, maybe a little pillow on the back that does nothing. And then they sell it to you for 3 times what it costs, or not even what it costs, what like a normal desk chair would be. They probably sell it for like 100 times what it costs. If I had to guess, when you go to the store and you see a chair, like a gaming chair for like $150, it probably costs less than like 10%, probably about $15 if I had to guess. Now, obviously, I'm not a gaming chair connoisseur, but I have owned 2 gaming chairs in my life. Now, when I was young, I had just an old throwaway office chair, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it wasn't a gaming chair. I was sold on this fucking myth that gaming chairs are good. And I'm not stupid. I knew it wasn't going to make me better at gaming, but I thought that like gaming chairs were meant to, like, you could play for like 10 hours a day and not get back pain, not get shoulder pain. No chair can do that because the human body can't do that. There's a reason why flying sucks. If you get on a plane for 10 hours, there's no world where that's just like a good thing. That's not a good thing for you. There's no world where you don't get off that plane feeling like absolute shit. For me, I get like the worst pain when I get on like a 10-hour flight. I get like the worst pain for like 3-4 days afterwards. It's terrible. Terrible. But gaming chairs are a scam. They're a lie. I don't know who came up with them. I don't know who pitched that idea, but I'm sure they made their money and ran out of town. They probably fled the country. They're probably in South America right now, literally just doing snow angels in a pile of money like Scrooge McDuck. They made their money and they got the hell out of here. And now we're left with all the pieces. So like I've said, I've owned 2 gaming chairs. Both were absolutely terrible. They were huge. I think they just assume, like these manufacturers just assume that all gamers are fat as shit because these chairs were fucking huge. They were huge. Now, I am not huge. I'm big, but I'm not huge. I'm a man. I'm a big man. But you could almost fit like 1.5 of me on this chair. That is too big. That's too big. And it's also so wide and so long. And then you have that stupid headrest at the top. Whereas if you have like a low hanging shelf, you can't like push it in all the way. It's very, very odd design. And they just look like shit. They just look like shit. They look cool when you're young. They look like a race car. That's what they're designed for. They look like a race car. DX Racer, Razor, whatever. They look like a race car. But they're not. They're not. If they took out the front seats on a race car and put in a gaming chair, the Indy 500 would be impossible. It would be impossible. The drivers would kill themselves. They would swerve into oncoming traffic if they had to use a gaming chair as their seat. And yet, when I was younger, I willingly purchased 2 different gaming chairs. So like I said earlier, I'm not an idiot, but I got rid of a perfectly fine office chair, got a gaming chair, hated it, kept it for like 3-4 years, and then bought another gaming chair. What was I thinking? Oh, this gaming chair fucking sucks. I'll try another one. Are you serious? Now I'm in a regular desk chair. Obviously, it's not like the most comfortable thing in the world, especially when I'm here all day, but it's much better than a gaming chair. Much better. I'm willing to bet that the cheapest desk chair that you can buy at like Walmart or like Sam's Club or Costco or whatever is much better than like your average gaming chair. Now, maybe if you spend $3,000 on a gaming chair, it's really, really good. Maybe it's really, really good, but it still just looks like shit. I don't want the headrest. I don't want like the big bulky armrests. Mine had like a footrest that would come out from the bottom of the seat, not like mechanically. You just like fold it out, and it just like was terrible. When are you going to use a footrest when you're under a desk? Are you sleeping in it? It just doesn't make any sense. But that's just my little rant. This was like an actual rant about gaming chairs because I've been swindled, folks. I've been swindled. Not once, but twice. You know, fool me once. Fool me once. I got fooled twice. God, I'm so fucking stupid. But that's it. That's all I got to say. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know how much of a pussy I am. Let me know what brand of gaming chair you have and how much you paid for it. Or if you're like me and you're reformed. You're reformed, you know? Like the elderly people that go to the gas station and start dumping money in the Bitcoin machine because they think like Chase Bank is going to close their account. Poor woman. But that woman is the type of woman, the seniors that get scammed out of hundreds of thousands of dollars are the same people to buy their grandson a gaming chair for Christmas. Same exact people. They go to Costco, they go to Sam's Club, they go to Best Buy, and they ask the salesman, my son's a gamer, or my grandson's a gamer, what chair should I get him? And the salesman takes them to the gaming chair aisle, and they get swindled. So that should be everything. That should be everything for this episode. The gaming chair episode. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.